Hello, in this video we're going to be looking at speed, distance and time. So the objective here is to calculate speed, distance and time using the correct formula. So the key idea, if we want to work out speed, we need to divide the distance by the time. So in order to use this formula, we need to ensure that the units are consistent. So for example, if speed is in meters per second, the distance needs to be in meters and the time needs to be in seconds. So here's an example, a car travels 150 kilometers in 3 hours. We need to work out its speed. So what we can use to help us is a triangle. We call it the speed, distance, time triangle. And we just need to remember that distance goes on the top. So we have speed, distance and time. So distance is equal to speed times time. Speed is equal to distance divided by time, or time is equal to distance divided by speed. So we're trying to work out the speed. So to work out the speed, we divide distance by time. Speed equals distance divided by time. So the distance is 150 kilometers and the time is 3 hours. So 150 divided by 3, that's going to be 50. And the units, because the distance is in kilometers and the time is in hours, the units are going to be kilometers per hour. Here's another example. So this time a cyclist travels 18 kilometers per hour for 2.5 hours. How far does the cyclist travel? So again, if we use our speed, distance, time triangle, we have speed, distance and time. So this time we're trying to work out distance because how far means what was the distance. So to work out the distance, we're going to times speed and time. So distance equals speed times time. So we're going to do 18 times 2.5 and 18 times 2.5 is going to be 45. So the units, because the speed is in kilometers per hour and the time is in hours, the units for distance is going to be kilometers because it has to be consistent with this kilometers per hour. Here's another example. A runner covers 10 kilometers at 5 kilometers per hour. How long does the run take? So again, we're going to use our triangle. We have speed on the bottom, distance on top, and time over here. So we're trying to find how long. So that means what was the time it took. So to work out time, we're going to do distance divided by speed. So the distance was 10 kilometers and the speed was 5 kilometers per hour. So 10 divided by 5, that's 2. So the answer is going to be 2 and the units are going to be hours because the speed is in kilometers per hour. So the answer is 2 hours. Here's another example. So a car travels 600 meters in 40 seconds. Find the speed in meters per second. So we can use the triangle. So we have speed, distance and time. So to work out speed, we divide distance by time. So the distance is 600 meters and the time is 40 seconds. 600 divided by 40, that's going to be 15. And the answer is meters per second because the distance is in meters and the time is in seconds. Here's another example. A car travels 300 meters in 20 seconds. We need to find the speed, but this time in kilometers per hour. So we have that speed equals distance divided by time. But in order to get this in kilometers per hour, we need the distance to be in kilometers and we need the time to be in hours. So at the moment, we have 300 meters. So to convert 300 meters to kilometers, we divide by 1,000. So 300 meters is going to be 0.3 kilometers. So it's going to be 0.3 and we're going to divide that by the time, which is 20 seconds, but we need to get 20 seconds into hours. So to go from seconds to hours, we need to first get it into minutes. So to go from seconds to minutes, we divide by 60. And then to go from minutes to hours, we divide by 60 again. So 20 seconds is going to be 0.00555 hours. So to work out the speed, we're going to do 0.3 divided by 0.0055, and that is going to be 54. So the answer to this is 54 kilometers per hour. Here's an exam style question. So a delivery driver travels between 3 towns. So from town A to town B, the driver travels 24 kilometers at an average speed of 48 kilometers per hour. From B to C, the driver travels 30 kilometers at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour. And from C back to A, the driver travels 18 kilometers at an average speed of 36 kilometers per hour. We need to work out the average speed for the whole journey. So to work out the average speed, we need to work out the total distance and the total time. So speed is equal to distance divided by time. So we need the total distance, the total time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a timeline. So we're going from A to B to C and then back to A. So from town A to town B, we have 24 kilometers and the speed is 48 kilometers per hour. From B to C, it's 30 kilometers and the speed is 60 kilometers per hour. And from C back to A, it's 18 kilometers, and it's going to be 36 kilometers per hour. So if we want to work out the total distance, all we do is add up 24, 30 and 18. So if we do that, we get 72. So the total distance is 72 kilometres, and we also need to work out what the total time is. So in order to work out the total time, we need to work out the time for each part of the journey. So this one here, time is going to be distance divided by speed, so 24 divided by 18, which is 4/3 hours. If we do the same over here, so time is going to be equal to distance divided by speed, so it's going to be 30/60, so it's going to be 0.5 hours. And then if we do the same thing over here, time is equal to 18/36, so that is 0.5 hours. So the total time is going to be 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 4/3, so that's going to be 7/3. So it's going to be 72 divided by 7/3 hours, and the answer to that is 30.9. So the average speed for the whole journey is 30.9 kilometers per hour. So here are some quick fire practice questions on this topic. Pause the video, have a go at these, and I'll reveal the answers in a moment. Okay, so well done if you managed to have a go at those. I've just displayed the answers, and that's everything for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye!